Hey, it's Dino, Digitspin Crypto. You know, I've been mining Ethereum Classic for a couple of years now. I can't stop. I can't help myself. I always find myself mining Ethereum Classic. Selling it right off. I don't need that stuff. Buying Bitcoin or trading it for Ethereum. You know, maybe using nice hash, just let it mine and sell it and give me Bitcoin. You know, I took some time this weekend and decided, you know, if I'm going to be mining this stuff, I really should take a look at it. What is this Ethereum Classic all about? Boy, I was actually pretty surprised. And you know what? I may end up keeping some of this Ethereum Classic in my wallet.
Enjoy the show. You just never know which way you'll go. Get ready for Digitspin Crypto.
Hey, it's Dino, Digitspin Crypto. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a goofy guy in a straw hat, so don't pretend that I am. So let's get back into this Ethereum Classic situation. So this is my first video on Ethereum Classic, and I just want to go over a few quick things. I plan to do more videos about Ethereum Classic. And the reason is, I took some time over the weekend to find out, you know, I've been mining this thing for years. And I'm like, what am I going to do with Ethereum Classic? You know, if I want Ethereum, I'm going to go get Ethereum. You know, I took some time this weekend and started watching some videos from the Ethereum Classic conference that was held in Canada. And boy, they're doing some new and different stuff. You know, I thought it was kind of a dead coin. What am I going to do with it? Why would I want to keep it? But you know, I'm thinking that I might change that perspective. And you may want to also too. It's easy to find. The information is out there. You got to search it. You can go through YouTube. There's a lot of good stuff out there. But the Ethereum Foundation has some pretty good videos out there, and I'm gonna break them down. I'm gonna go through. I'll watch all the good stuff. I'll break down, and I'm gonna give you the good stuff in other videos. I'm gonna create a couple other videos about Ethereum Classic, and believe it or not, I may end up covering this coin going forward. After researching and seeing where they're going to go with the coin, there is potential there, and it's something that I think I'm going to change my mind about. I don't believe that I'm going to be selling my Ethereum Classic, all of it anymore. I think I'm going to squirrel some of it away. Well, let me start off with first, because it's an open source project, getting the information is a lot more difficult. You really got to spend some time to go dig it up. So it wasn't that evident right up front what it was all about, and to take the time and energy, most people just ain't gonna do it. But it's something that you might want to going forward. By me taking a look and spending hours watching, researching, because there's 5 or so different organizations that are writing updates to the Ethereum Classic blockchain in an EIP, and then getting it included as they go along. You gotta kind of parse your way through a lot of different stuff. You go on Telegram, there's not a whole lot of channels that cover it, and the one that's out there, it's pretty skimpy on information. But there's a lot of people in there. And if you go to CoinMarketCap, it's, like number 19, number 20. That's why I've always minded, because it's always produced. Let's move my camera over here. It's always produced, a decent set of rewards. And there's always been some value there. So, being a top 20 coin is nothing to sneeze about. Ethereum Classic, number 19. Let's bring that up towards the top here. Number 19. Now, yeah, it's 811 million. Just under $1 billion. But, you're not going to get the number 19 or 20 unless you got something going on. And the something I always thought was the name Ethereum being attached. And, I would see the price go up and down from $3 or $4 up to $40 and back down to $3 or $4. And if you got it early, you got it under $1, and you're doing pretty well with it. And, I never thought that, why buy it? Why collect it? Where's it going to go? And, and that's a valid issue. There's not that many dApps on it. There's nothing there to really give you a hook to bring you in. Until I started researching it and finding out where they're going. Now, I think there was obviously a time where Ethereum Classic just really didn't have a whole lot going on. Then they had the 51% attack. And I think that the group got it together. And they started really doing some neat stuff. And I'm going to discuss those in future videos. The price is just like every other coin. You had your max. It's been nothing since since the 2018 top, and you got a couple of swings here and there, but there's nothing ever really got going on with it. But that's not actually true. For a complete open source project that's community driven, that's really trying to focus on providing solutions to GPU miners, I think that there may be value here. My opinion has changed, and I'm going to be spending a lot more time researching it. I'm going to get some of the guys in the different organizations, the development organizations, and see if we can interview some of them. And I want to bring to you this information that may have a value to you, or at least it's good to know what the heck it's all about. Because the Ethereum Classic just never really gave me a hook, never reeled me in. But it kind of does now. When you're looking at different coins, there's different types. You have the fully decentralized environments, and then you have some that are centralized. There's different ways of looking at it, different ways of interacting with the real world. But Ethereum Classic may have some hooks that, if they're successful, could bring some value to the coin. Now, there's some big names in this, like Charles Hotchkins, who's in IOHK. There's the Ethereum organization, and quite a few other groups writing code for this thing. And then when you find out what they're actually trying to do, it's actually pretty impressive. I'm gonna take each one of these things and I'm gonna start making little video clips about them and why I have changed my mind about Ethereum Classic from just being another coin to milk and to mine and get rid of, to something that I'm going to be keeping at least 50% of my mining rewards going forward. I'm not going to be getting rid of everything anymore. There are many reasons for that, and I'll discuss them in future videos. So my suggestion to you is start off by looking at the Ethereum Classic convention that happened in Canada. Take a look. You don't have to watch all the videos. Look for some headlines that strike your fancy. They're maybe 10-15 minutes a pop. Even if you watch a couple, you may find yourself a little bit more interested in what they're trying to do. Now, being a public blockchain, things are going to work a little slower. You know, everybody's got to kind of agree, and the process is slower. But there's some key people, key organizations that could make a big difference in what Ethereum Classic is currently working on and what they got up their sleeve. So that this may be something that you're going to want to know about. So spend a few minutes to do that, and then look for more videos from me on Ethereum Classic. Obviously, I also cover the other major coins, and of course Electronium, Web Dollar, Varus, and a few others. So stay tuned to Digitspin Crypto, and I'll look forward to see you again, because I want to tell you about Ethereum Classic and what I found. You're going to be surprised. Absolutely.